Today, the Soviet Union has officially entered professional boxing.
This is not just an exhibition fight. Look, this is us against them.
He would like to compete against anyone who is qualified.
Drago is the most perfectly trained athlete ever. Whatever he hits, he destroys.
He could have stopped the fight. He could have saved his best friend's life.
I'll never forget you, Apollo.
But now, the one thing he can't do is walk away.
Has the fight date been set yet?
December 25th.
Where?
It's in Russia.
Are you nuts?
Miss Balboa, when will you be going to Russia?
I'm not going to Russia. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's had one professional fight, and one man is dead.
Tabibi, he's going to have to kill me.
Why can't you change your thinking?
Because I'm a fighter.
You can't win!
I must break you.
Rocky IV.
They're gonna fight! They're gonna fight! I thought Daniel wouldn't fight! He's got no choice! Justin, you must fight to the finish. Remember, Daniel, son, true strength comes from heart. He's gonna do it!
Discover the secrets of karate with Karate Kid Tri-Action figures.
Concentrate, Daniel, son.
They chop, twist, and kick. Karate Kid Tri-Action figures are each sold separately. And for more action, look for the Karate Kid Competition Center from Remco.
What's up, you Chaz, trick-ass, bitch-ass, motherfucker asses? Welcome to the 30th episode where parental discretion is advised but will be completely fucking ignored. As you can see, life on the road has not broken us yet. We are still out here getting it. This shit is hard work, you know. It ain't easy. If it was easy, every swinging dick out there would be breaking their back trying to get our money. So remember, kids, if you want to make that big boy money, you gotta put on your big boy pants and do some big boy shit. So I just wanted to say that last week when we were dispatched to Connecticut, it never really dawned on me that we would have to drive through New York City, but there was no real way around it. It was finally time to bust my big apple cherry, if you know what I mean. Alrighty, so, full disclosure, driving in New York City wasn't that bad. It was much worse in my mind. I thought it would be pure hell on earth. What you are looking at is actually my second time driving through it. This is I-95 South, in the Bronx somewhere. The place is absolutely packed with traffic, which is actually a good thing because it keeps things moving slow. Even if there was no traffic, the speed limit is 50 everywhere, so you never really get going too fast anyway. But there are a few things that gave me legit pause. First of all, the bridges all seem way too low. I found this car hauler and stayed behind him because logic dictated that if he could make it under, so could I. A lot of the bridges are arch-shaped, so you have to stay in the middle lane or else you're getting the can opener treatment. The second thing is that big trucks like me can only drive on expressways. Under no circumstances should you ever get on a parkway or get off on an exit that isn't a designated truck route. This city isn't designed for us. Another thing to remember is that this place is an absolute shithole. It truly is. John Rocker's comments about New York may have been controversial, but that doesn't mean they aren't accurate. If I offended New Yorkers with that comment, tough shit. I apologize for nothing. I apologize to no one. I have no idea how anyone could be born and grow up here and not be obsessed with formulating a plan to get the fuck out and never look back. Snake Plissken did it. Why can't you? This place sucks ass. I would absolutely choose New Jersey over New York any old day of the fucking week. But honestly, I would even be willing to head down to the dirty South or back to the Midwest after this. There's only traffic in the big cities, whereas this place is nothing but traffic. You can also smell urine everywhere. It's such a prevailing stench that you start wondering if it's you that smells like piss. It's also July, so you've got the heat really getting that olfactory stew going on. Disgusting. This is the George Washington Bridge, the way out of New York City into New Jersey. It goes over the Hudson River, which is actually gigantic. I can see why the mob was always dumping bodies in it. This was my favorite part of driving in New York, leaving it. Don't get me wrong, as a new driver, it was one of those milestones that I wanted to get out of the way, like getting a shot at the doctor. It didn't bother me, but it was like, okay, let's just get this over with and put it behind us. Racking up double experience points. It's weird to say that the first time I ever drove through Chicago and New York City, I was pulling a 53-foot trailer behind me, and both of those times I had 20,000 pounds of freight inside. Chicago was candy, New York was clothes for TJ Maxx. And who knows, I may be back. It didn't take long for the office to send me through here on my own, so it stands to reason that they could send me back at any time. And when they do, I will be ready. I don't sweat New York anymore. The fun didn't end there. I went down into New Jersey and made a couple of deliveries, then picked up one just south of Philadelphia headed to Ohio. After this little tour of the Northeast, I'm kinda glad to be headed back to the Midwest. Some of the shit you see on the East Coast, like this terrorist bullshit combined with all the tight back-ends, is good experience. But when I've had enough, I've had enough. And brother, let me tell you, I've had enough. So over the Delaware and into Pennsylvania. Just like your boy George Washington, I went over this big-ass bridge, except I wasn't peeling caps and dropping bodies when I got to the other side. I'm headed hard to the west, trying to get as far away from this Yankee Holocaust as I can. I really do dig the architecture out here though, Daddy-o. It's a vibe. But you know how people will try to sneak in when construction forces everything down to one lane? They'll come zooming up and put their blinker on, expecting consideration? Not when I'm around. I'm so big and so long, I'll just take up both lanes so that there are no shenanigans. The assholes trying to zipper merge in lowered Honda Civics can look at me with mean faces all day long. What are you gonna do about it? Two things, and two things only. You sawed-off Dom Toretto. Nothing and like it. Take your modified fart pipe exhaust and stick it right up your candy ass. Look at this view, though. Tell me that isn't proof that this isn't the greatest country in the whole world. Oh, and here is me doing 30 miles an hour on the highway because I'm rolling heavy up the side of some mountains. Just turn on your four-way flashers and keep that accelerator mashed to the floor. There's nothing else that you can do but prepare for your descent down the other side. You nearly feel out of control with all that weight at your back. I kept checking my mirrors when I'd be going down a steep incline because I swore that my trailer was off tracking, but I couldn't be sure. My eyes are worthless after the 9 or so hour mark. I ended up stopping at the Loves in Brookwood, Pennsylvania for the night. I'm not sure if I am getting some more time rolled over or if I am on a 34-hour reset. This delivery can't be made until Monday, so I can take my time one way or the other. So I spent 34 hours in western Pennsylvania, just hanging out and decompressing before I ventured inside to grab a shower. I finally accumulated enough gas points to get a free one, so I cashed it in. I haven't had a shower since I left my dad's house a week ago. I was seriously smelling worse than a bag full of assholes. I had timed it right that my reset would be over just in time for me to be able to deliver this load Monday morning. Not a bad way to spend a weekend. I've certainly had worse ones. I'm actually not a huge fan of the 34-hour reset. I don't really see why we need that much time. I feel like the 10 hours between drives is sufficient. After 24 hours, I'm pretty much as refreshed and rested as one could ask for. It seems like overkill to me. But if I sat here and tried to figure out why the DOT does what they do, I'd go completely fucking insane. I can't really complain about them, though. Aside from their odd laws and practices, they haven't fucked with me. I've been bypassed at every way station thus far. It's weird to be in a profession where a shower is almost considered a luxury. I always feel fortunate and rejuvenated afterward. It's been a week in varying temperatures, just stewing in my own juices. Now I smell like Brute and Old Spice body wash. I almost forgot to upload this shot of some random-ass river in Ohio on my way to my destination. I love these views from my windshield. I get to do this and see all this, and they put money in my bank account every week. Man, I love this job. And then, during my reset, it started to rain. Before I even went to CDL school, I had this vivid dream once where I was watching the rain while laying in the sleeper. So whenever the rain starts falling and the thunder starts thundering, I always perk up and pay attention. I've always found it to be so relaxing. It's no different here, but I do have to say that it is much better at night, especially if there is lightning involved. It makes everything so much more dramatic, and if you know me, you know I have a flair for the dramatic. The rain didn't last long, though. I sat there and watched the whole storm until it was gone and the sun started coming back out. Then I closed the curtains and went back into the sleeper to watch YouTube videos. Here is me taking a creamy brisket dump at the Loves, One of the things they don't tell you about this job is that you're always having to shit with an audience. If you fart while you're pooping and you get that good toilet bowl reverb, everyone will hear it. And the inverse of that is true. The guy in the stall next to you is making squishy liquid diarrhea sounds, and you can see his ashy toes. His fake leather sandals encroaching on your side of the little partition, anxiety rising. That's probably the most uncomfortable parts of the job. They don't teach you that in CDL school, let me tell you that. I'm still new, but I'm sure that after a while I'll be just as shameless as everyone else. But for right now, I'm just sitting there trying to block out all the noise and just poop like a normal person. So I guess that is going to about do it for this week. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I noticed that last week's video had done a little bit better than the few that came before it. If you really want to help out the channel, go back and watch some of the videos with low views. Or better yet, just subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell and you'll never miss a thing. I still can't believe that this was our 30th episode. I am in shock and appreciate everything you guys have done to make this channel possible. We're going to climb back behind the driver's seat of the truck and continue down the road, and hopefully we will see new places and get into new adventures. That's the best thing about this job. Lord knows that it isn't the paycheck. No way. Feel free to write some questions in the comments, and I'll write down the best ones and try to do a Q&A session at some point in the future. We will see you guys next week. I hope you'll come back and lend us your support. See you around.